This video will help you complete the DPVILS paperwork. The first sheet is the goldenrod paper called the End User Participation Agreement. This sheet needs to be filled out by the student. If they will please write their homeroom and their grade at the top. That way, if we need to find them for any reason, it makes it easier for us to do so. On the first blank line, if the student will write their name, and my student's name is going to be Minnie Mouse. And this sheet is just saying that they agreed to participate in the program and use their device for their learning here at school. So if you flip to the back of the goldenrod paper, there's two columns. Please ignore the right-hand side and only fill out the left-hand side. And this is still being done by the student. So my student is Minnie Mouse. So she's going to sign. Then she's going to print her name. She's going to add her address. And today's date, or the date that they signed the paper. That is the goldenrod sheet, the student information. The second sheet is the minor student end user. This is for parents, and this is allowing students, because they are minors, to participate in the program. It's very similar, but this time is the parent information. So parents, if you will write your first and last name on the line here. And my parent is going to be Donald Duck. So I wrote my first and last name. Flip to the back of the blue paper and it looks very similar. Again, ignore the right-hand side and only fill out the left. So my parent is Donald Duck. They're going to sign. And then print your name. Write your address. Today's date, or the date that you signed the paperwork. And then, just in case paperwork gets separated, please include the student's name so we're able to get the paperwork back together if that should happen. So that is the blue minor agreement that the parents complete with their information. This is the white paper. This is the survey agreement form. The DPVILS program is a grant, and grants are funded based upon data. So the more data we can receive, the more funding that is possible for this program, and the more help they can provide for us. On the first side of the page, if you will please write your child's name. And again, my child is Minnie Mouse. And then write the parent's name by your name. My parent is Donald Duck. And the date you signed the paperwork. That's all there is to the front. If you'll flip over to the back of the white paper, this is where parents have choice. There are two statements on this page. You either choose yes or no that your child can participate in the survey. Again, the more data we can get, the better for the program. So we highly encourage parents to please mark yes that your child can participate in the surveys. If you choose for some reason not to do so, you would mark no and fill out the no. But again, please, we encourage you to allow your student to participate in our surveys. And you would sign as a parent. So again, my parent is Donald Duck. Today's date, or the date that you signed the paperwork. Print the parent name. And your relationship to your child. The second set of questions, you have the same option. You either choose yes or no. but we encourage you to choose yes. This is to allow them to use certain data or information in the survey to help us provide resources for the school and the students. It will never collect any identification information like the name or the student number. It's only the information listed on this page. So again, we encourage you to choose yes. And then it's the same thing. Sign, date, print, and relationship. And that's all there is to the white paper. The green paper is the parent, guardian, and student checklist. These are the rules for the program. To complete this page, please print the student name at the top of the page. Again, my student is Minnie Mouse. And the parent guardian is Donald Duck. The next thing is to read over with the student each rule. After you read it and understand it, if the parent or guardian will initial in the PG box for parent guardian, and then the student will initial in the S for students, and you'll do so for each rule. Once you have read, understood, and initialed each rule, please come to the bottom and sign. Parents and guardians will sign on the parent line. And students will sign on the student line. And then both of you please put the date that you signed the papers. And that is the green parent, guardian, student checklist. The next paper is the information about our fee agreement. The video speaks about what happens if the iPad is damaged intentionally or damaged accidentally and the difference in the two. This is just to have parents have an understanding of what could be charged if intentional damage occurs to their device or it's lost or stolen and not recovered. And please remember, if the iPad is lost or stolen, to report it to the school immediately so we can begin to track the device. This only requires a parent signature at the bottom. And the date that the papers were signed. And that is the pink iPad fee agreement. The last page is purple, and this is the responsible use agreement provided by the Winston-Salem Forsyth County Schools. This paper may look familiar to you because when you enroll in the school system, you have to sign this paper. However, many students sign this when they're in kindergarten. So we wanted to bring this back as a reminder of the responsibilities that they agree not to do when using any district computer, internet, or resource. So at the top of the page, please print the student's name, their student number is their lunch number, and then parent and guardian print your name, and then include the graduation year. If they're in 6th grade, they will graduate in 2025. 7th grade is 2024. And 8th grade is 2023. We're going to say Minnie Mouse is in 6th grade, so she is going to graduate in 2025. Please review the document, especially the bullet points on this document with your student. And then go to the bottom, and students will sign where it says student signature and date. And then parents sign by parent. And date. That is the end of the DPVILS paperwork. We hope this helped you fill out your packet. As soon as it's completely filled out, please return it to the school so your student can receive their iPad. Also, if you have not done so already, please watch the video on the information about DPVILS and complete the Google form stating that you've seen the video. If you have any question, please contact the school and ask for your VILS coach or the media coordinator. Thank you so much.